if I can see that, but shout out to Sailor Moon. Let me see. Girls. The girls. The girls. The girls. Yay, let's get into it. But anyways, I'm here because I just got done doing a sex ritual. But let's look at it. Should I do it this way? Should I do it this way? On camera, it looks like it's weird and lopsided. Okay. Get rid of that little hole back there. So, okay. Oh, shit. I'm so unprofessional. Hold up. So I just got done doing like a sex ritual, right? So I went on TikTok. I was gonna wait to make a video. So I'm on TikTok, right? And I'm watching this TikToker. Why does everybody hate her so much? She literally made a video talking about how what did she say? She said something about school. She said something about school phones, how students should have flip phones, whatever. And she was saying that because she was just saying like it'll just help keep them focused. She wasn't saying that they can't have their phones out. She wasn't. It was just a suggestion. You know how people just throw shit to the wall and to see what sticks. That's literally what she was doing. So she was just throwing shit to the wall to see what sticks. And it was an innocent little comment. Let me see if I can find the video. Hold on. What's her name? Noelle Zoeller. Ignore who I've been looking up. What's Zoeller? Controversial. Let's see. Because she said something about people should have flip phones, whatever. And then y'all, I guess ever since that, people just hate her. And it wasn't. She didn't say anything. Okay, hold up. Why so many people have so much?
I want to know why people have so much beef with teachers. This isn't even personal to me. This is just so tiring, honestly. Like, why the intense hatred for teachers as a whole? People will generalize that all teachers are horrible people and all teachers are so mean. And I understand that maybe you had a bad experience with a teacher. That happens. Like, we're all human. Not everybody gets along with everybody. I'm definitely not a perfect teacher. Never claimed to be. But it does make me really sad when, like, this is already a dying profession and we really need teachers and nobody wants to do it. And it's not difficult to see why people wouldn't want to be teachers. We get paid nothing. And like, yeah, we get summers off and that's great. And people never forget to point that out. Our job is not easy. And unless you've ever done it, you wouldn't know. So I don't know. I just don't understand the beef. Like, why you gotta be commenting hate comments on Miss Susie, who's a first year teacher and was so excited to become a teacher. And now she's just getting so discouraged and probably will leave the profession after 1 year. Like, that's not what we want. We want people to stay. Is World War III about to happen? Go fuck yourself. This, if I get yourself.
Oh. I think I just seen the video.
So that's blatant disrespect towards me, your teacher. So I'm going to call down.
If you really want to be able to call or text your kid during the school day, get them a flip phone. Why not a flip phone? Then you can call them, you can text them, you can communicate with them. If there's an emergency, you can reach them. Why not a flip phone? Why not? That would be fine with me if kids had flip phones. That would be perfectly fine.
in mind, oh shit. Keep in mind, oh shit. She's just trying to give a suggestion, right? Ignore that. Get out of here, Norton. I'm never gonna pay you. Ever, ever, ever. But I love reaction videos because I was just thinking about her all day today. Well, before today, that this is actually really better. I don't know why I didn't do it to begin with, but she literally isn't doing anything. She's just giving a suggestion because the reason why she's giving suggestions is because people are, I guess people at her school, and I guess some of the parents too, but the people at her school, the faculty was like, how can we? Because her class, and I guess just that school in general, but her class, they have like some of the lowest grades. Her school has some of the lowest grades, so we were like, okay, how can we get the kids' grades up? And because I think the other video talking about what I'm just saying is right to the next one. So I'm just give you context real quick before we jump over to the next one. Portal over, jump. Ah. She was like, well, why don't I give them a flip phone? That way it can keep them less distracted. Mind you, she's not saying take away their iPhones. She's saying just give them a flip phone for school if kids need to call because kids were coming up to her and saying, well, I need to tell my mom what I'm what I want for dinner. That's not important. Unless you like got some medical issue that's not really important. You can just text. I can see like, can I text my mom real quick? Okay. For me, if I was a teacher, okay, text your mom. If I was a teacher, I would say, oh, don't call her, but you can text her real quick. You can text her real quick. I don't see nothing wrong with that. If I was a teacher and if it was my classroom, I don't care if kids have phones out. I feel like because I'm fun. Anyways, whatever. I'm not talking about that. My classrooms would be set up so differently. People on the outside they'd be so chaotic, but on the inside there would be order. That's just how my room would be. But yeah. So she was telling people, giving people suggestions, and kids were coming up to her. I think she teaches high school. And kids were coming up to her and asking to use their phone for stupid reasons, right? But keep in mind, this school has periods where you can use your phone, and in the classroom, she allows you to use your phone. If she's using it, she allows you to use it too, right? And she was just saying, you get them a like $30 flip phone, a $20 flip phone, and just call them on that or text them on that, whatever. Because what happens, and I was in high school, just got out not too long ago, but at least it feels like it. Um, Yeah, people will be distracted. People will literally be on their phones, just straight up be on their phones, not give it a fuck, right? And I'm pretty sure, considering that she said her class has like the lowest scores, and them being on the phones is like a kind of a problem to curve that. Because I wouldn't stop them from being on the phone. I feel like they should be able to be on the phone, but I feel like there do need to be some type of structure because if the scores are that low, and you know how the school systems are, oh, the points, we got to get the points up, the scores, we got to make sure our district look good. And if you want to do that, we can find suggestions. I would have a different suggestion. I would not recommend a flip phone. But mind you, she's just giving a suggestion, right? So, big whoop. Not a big deal. So, listen.
The argument is in case of emergencies, get a flip phone. They're a lot cheaper. Way cheaper. I think that's a really great idea. It could be the answer to all of our problems.
And you see, like, she wasn't even being a cunt about it. And she was just saying get a flip phone because it's a suggestion. It might actually work. So we should try it, right? And it'll be a whole lot cheaper than getting a flip phone. You ain't got to put no real. You gotta put like you could put like literally 10 minutes on that flip phone, and that won't cost you like what 99 cents. It won't cost you nothing. Putting 10 minutes on a flip phone, come on, y'all. So that was just a suggestion that she was saying because first of all, it'd be a whole lot cheaper than getting an iPhone every fucking year or every few years. Get the flip phone, and it's just they can use their actual iPhones for research and play games and stuff like that, you know. But when we're on the phone and calling, she's saying get a flip phone. Like I said, I wouldn't suggest that because to me that don't make too much sense. But it's a suggestion. That's all that matters, right? It's the context. and she just saying getting a flip phone so they won't be as distracted because if they got a flip phone, you can't play no real. I mean, you got some people that'll play games on it. For the most part, can't stop everybody. For the most part, it'll keep them from being distracted because who wants to pull out two different phones all the damn time? And one is for school and one is for emergencies. That's literally it, right? Because if you use the excuse, because people will use that excuse, I've seen it. They'll use the excuse, can I call my mom, and then be on the phone doing crazy shit, bro. So that's all she's saying. But yeah, here.
The fact that my comment section is filled with thousands of hate comments, all because I suggested that teenagers should get flip phones, that's insane. I do not teach in a state where there is a phone ban, nor do I think that we should have one. I also never said that I thought we should have one. But one of the biggest concerns I saw from parents was communication with their child. And I think that's super valid. And that's why I brought up the suggestion, but if their kids had flip phones. Mind you, flip phones, you can pay as little as $30 for a flip phone. They are not expensive when you compare that to the cost of an iPhone. But that's not the point. The point was I was trying to create a suggestion and a solution to a very valid concern that a lot of parents have by suggesting a flip phone, especially like if teenagers weren't given smartphones to begin with and they just had flip phones, they would probably be better off. I have some students that have flip phones and not once have I ever had to remind them to stop playing a video game on it and get back to work. Obviously, this is a very sensitive subject for a lot of people. The fact that
Oh, it shouldn't be a sensitive subject. Y'all, I'm not gonna say the comments because the comments they're ruthless. First of all, people are weird because every video they're screenshotting her face in like weird positions, and it's like, or she'll just be eating. I'm like, it is getting out of hand, and it's like bullying. It's really bullying, and she's literally just vibing. I found her because I started looking up school lunches, right? Because I found the website where you can order school lunches. That's the first thing I'm doing when I get money. One of the first things. Because I was just sitting in my bed a few days ago. I was like, I'm such a nostalgic bitch because I miss school lunch. Like, I regret not being able to fully enjoy it because of my insecurities and because the shit that I had going on. Yeah, girl. I'm gonna talk about that. But I was like, man, I miss that school pizza. That square pizza, ate every time. The chicken sandwiches, the burgers, everything. For me personally, the pizza, everything ate. And I'm on the hunt. If y'all know where y'all can find milk bagged pizza, what? If y'all can tell me where to find, I'm on the hunt for bagged milk. Y'all remember back in elementary school, we had it for like a year, and then they took it away. I went to Northeast, and they had bagged milk, right? They had milk in a bag. I forgot the actual name. They don't call it milk in a bag. They call it what is it? A bag, container, whatever. But it was a bag milk, and I remember getting that chocolate milk, striking that chocolate milk bag with a yellow straw and sucking it. Oh, that that is peak magic right there. But anyways, let's look at the comments.
my comment, if you really want,
Why don't you get a flip? Why not a flip phone? While staring straight into her iPhone. Because she's a teacher. That law doesn't apply to her. It should. No, teachers aren't the ones that need to take tests and learn information. Wait, she's not a child. She didn't say kids should only get flip phones and iPhones are bad. She was trying to suggest an idea, suggesting parents' concerns. School should be safe regardless. You shouldn't need a phone to help you feel safe. What are you talking about? No one's saying anything about feeling safe, dub. Last time I checked, you can still make calls on a flip phone. Yep, but I live in Australia. We don't have them. And who problem is that? That has nothing to do with nobody. You're projecting your own trauma onto me. Stop. Because you don't have phones, because your phones are not regulated. Who gives a fuck? How can I be mad at a bitch in California for weed being legal and it might not be legal over here? Oh well, there's nothing I can do about it, but keep protesting, right? Get over it. Stop projecting. Get over it. Find a loophole, bitch. And you can text and call on a flip phone. So if there's a school shooting, your child can still call you. Or even better, the school calls the cops. Maybe might be an idea. Have you ever heard of a school shooting? she already she already obtained her education. The kids have not. Because one, she's an adult. Two, she's on a break. She's not on her phone making a TikTok during work hours while she's standing up teaching. When you got kids in the back that are sending Snapchat videos and TikTok videos, this is true. I'm telling you, this is true. Video games, and then the parents wonder why they're failing the class, and then the teacher gets fussed out when it's not their fault. Why do you think it's state law? I will say the problem isn't the flip phone. The problem isn't the phone at all. First off, two big issues you got to address. One, there are a lot of undiagnosed neurodivergent people. I was one of them. There are a lot of undiagnosed neurodivergent people. One. Two, when it comes to having these systems set up in place to make children or anyone feel like being having okay, let me explain. Let me put it this way. Sorry, I'm slow down. For you to keep people's attention, aside from neurodivergent people, for you to keep people's attention, not only do everybody learn differently, just individually, but the way the school systems are set up, mind you, we've all been in school, right? They just give you work and expect you to do it. That's about 90% of the time. I'll be gracious. That's about 70% of the time. You're just giving work. They just talk. Yeah, so and this, and this, and this, and this. And then they give you the paperwork. Am I wrong? No, I'm not. And that's the problem. Schools, one, they don't take into account that people are neurodivergent. Two, I have food in my nose. Two, they don't take into the fact that school isn't fun. They literally militarize schools. How many times have you gotten into trouble because you wanted to go to the bathroom? Everybody's bladder's not the same. I understand that some people take advantage of that. But if you have students that normally don't get into trouble, let them go to the bathroom. I feel like anybody should go to the bathroom. That's just me. And you have that was a little side note. But a lot of these it's not just the teachers, it's the system itself that's not right. You have students sitting down all the time 24/7, like we don't get to do anything. We don't why do you think we want to fuck off? We don't get to do anything. And then you get home, a lot of the times they have traumatic homes. They get to school, they fuck off because they can, because they're home, they can't be themselves. It happens. Like there's a lot of factors that go into play. Home situations, them being neurodivergent, school not being appetizing to the audience, to the kids, to the students. Even the teachers don't even like teaching. And I'm not shaming anybody for it. I'm blaming the system as a whole because the teachers can only do so much. And I've had fun teachers, but even in their class, there's only so much I can do myself when I had my own traumas to work through at home within myself. And I was undiagnosed neurodivergent. I have autism, ADHD, and I'm dyslexic. Yes, ever since fifth grade, I was in IEP classes, but I was undiagnosed. And if you know what IEP classes is, it's individualized educational programs where you take a small group of students into a separate class to teach them because they don't learn the same way. And I don't understand why my family didn't diagnose me. That would have helped me a lot. I would have been able to focus more because I couldn't focus. I stayed daydreaming. I'll be honest. The only reason I passed because of No Child Left Behind. I'll be honest. I didn't pay attention. I didn't do half the work most of the time. Most of the work was stuffed in my backpack or lost. Or intentionally I threw it away. And I'm talking about from elementary school all the way up through high school. I did all that. And I was that kid that always did my homework either before in that free period before school started or during lunch or right before that class or 5 minutes before that class started. I'm gonna tell you, school was terrible. School was awful because the system is fucking rotten. That's why. But that's the issue. But yeah, so
Want to be able to call it. The section is filled with thousands of
look, the only flip phone I would get. Okay, that's actually okay. The only people who are hating are kids. LOL. I'm an adult. LMAO. So you're hating. You're an adult Why does it impact you? You're not in school. If you're an adult, right? Nope, I'm not. But parents shouldn't need to pay two separate phone bills just so their kid can have a form of communication in case of an emergency in school. It's a suggestion. One. Two, it's not even about a case of an emergency. It's literally about getting the kids' education up. No one's saying leave one phone at home and leave the other one, and you're not even paying two separate phone bills. You're literally paying. Literally, one phone is literally designated just for calling your parents. How many times are you going to be on the damn phone calling your mom and dad, or your parents, or your guardians, your caretakers? I have been school. I have been school. I have been in school most of my life. I have yet to see one student be on the phone with their parent to where the phone bill is going crazy at school. Let me rephrase that. I have yet to see a student, been around a student who's been on their phone the entire time talking to their parent. I have seen them say, "Can I call my mom real quick? Can I call my dad real quick? Can I call my brother real quick?" Da da da. It's fine. I've seen that. But you're on the phone for them for 2 seconds, especially if it's for dinner. But the point of the flip phone was literally just so they wouldn't be distracted. It's not saying they can't be on their flip phone. It's not saying they can't use it. It's saying that if they got a flip phone, they will be less likely to be distracted because when people use the excuse, "Can I call so and so?" I've seen it. I've literally seen it in history class, especially. Um can I call my so and so for whatever reason? And that for dinner part, I've heard people use that, like, see what I want for dinner, and people will use it and get on their phone and start doing crazy shit, right? Some people watch porn on there. Oh my god, that's gym class. We're not gonna talk about that, but it's cool. People crazy. 33. They can the shut up, bitch. You're not even saying that. That's rough. Have you tried getting a flip phone, y'all? I gotta say, y'all. I think it was just a suggestion. Oh my god. Yo, I think it was just a suggestion. So we successfully rage baited her. Actually, I rage baited millions of people. That's true. Millions? The video had over 1 million views, but she might be talking about multiple videos. Yeah, but you should only have a phone to call people, so you are right. Great answer. That's rough. Hey, we try getting shut up. You get a flip phone. She used her phone on her lunch break. She's also an adult. Children don't have some privileges as an adult, but they have kids. What? Right. Children do not get the same privileges as adults. Amen. You know, many teachers when I was in school was on their phone. Hypocritical. Don't no one care if she's an adult. I'm confused. So what's the issue? I'm gonna fight people. I'm gonna go in the comments and ask, like, what's the issue? Not even just to defend her necessarily. It's like common sense. It's not even about defending anybody. It's about why are people brain so mushed and rotten that and why do they allow parasites to constantly keep eating at their brain eaters, right? To understand what she's saying, y'all. And the reason why it's triggering me so much because I'm her. Like my whole life, I call myself the pink sheep, right? The redheaded stepchild. Every time I would say something, it's like people would intentionally misinterpret it, and then I would come at them with logic, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." When I tell you that happens so many times, it literally infuriates the fuck out of me. So seeing people literally mistake what she said, just to hate her, that shit scares me. Because what did I do to you? What did she do to you? Me speaking as her. What did I do to you? All I did was suggest a problem to a concern. Suggest. I didn't say we. I wasn't even militant. I wasn't even being rude. I wasn't even being shady. I wasn't even saying take away everything. I was just saying like how we get a flip phone. I'm gonna do something controversial just to piss somebody off because I need views anyway. Be like little Nas X, but you're gonna get on him in a minute. And Trisha paid us. because I was gonna make I think I'm make a separate video for them because since I'm on this topic, I might as well, you know, you suggested a flip phone just in case there was an emergency, and that was it. Yep. Not even that, just to help with education. It was like trying to heal two birds with one hand, right? Like I said, I wouldn't suggest a flip phone because I feel like that would be a little inconvenient and unnecessary. But I see why she suggested. I'm not saying her idea or suggestion was stupid. Obviously, there are millions of people with their own fucking opinions, so I can respect hers. She didn't say. Now she said nobody should have a phone. That's stupid. You're in class. Study. I do not agree with that. I would never agree with that because that's not real. That's not realistic. That's literally suggesting that everybody's the exact same and they're not. But she didn't say that. Oh, what did this person say? Nah, it's the way you acted in the video. It's the way you acted in the video. Aggressive and condescending. Like, girl, relax. Get a flip phone. Get a flip phone. Get a flip phone. You kept repeating it and stuffing your face while you sounded like you were out of breath. Like, relax. Help. Oh, are you mad? Oh, you're. Oh, you mad, man. You mad, man. It's okay. I think we all need to learn to read energy and stop projecting. Let's see if I piss people off. That's all. No hate here. Rock on. Read energy and stop projecting. That's all. No hate here. Because like they were like, oh, see, look, but that's not it though.
Hate
Because
comment if you really want
I
to be.
just she was
Okay.
just okay. And her last few videos, she was just pretending, like doing POVs, right? Because Taylor Swift and Travis, they got together, and I guess she's a Swifty. Shout out, because I'm a Swifty too. Swifty, I'm a Swifty. Taylor Swift, see me. But she was doing a POV. Watch.
Oh my god. Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. Come on in, kids. Come on in. You guys, big news. Big news. Just come on in, sit down. I'll tell you in a second. Oh my god. Okay, yes, my phone is out for a reason. I promise I'm gonna put it away as soon as I tell you the news. Is everybody in here? Can you guys guess what it is? This is not about me. It's about a celebrity. What do you think it is? Yes, somebody is getting married. Who do you think it is? Yes, Taylor and Travis are getting married.
Okay. Mind you, she's been doing POVs for the last few ones I've seen. And look, just look. Jacob, smartest man alive. I don't know what that means. Anyways, a grown adult, by the way. Okay? It's a POV. No duh, bro. God forbid she looks for a little bit of joy during these trying times. Grown adults can't be excited now, and you're a 3-year-old. Are you okay? Is a you are? Oh, you know that. It's grown adult. Look, grown adult talking in an empty room. By the way, so adults can be excited. It's a POV, Sherlock. Our brains are shrinking. No, because the y'all hold on, because her comments are they're evil. They're eating her up always. The comments are so mean. System hypocritical teacher. Anyway, hypocritical teacher. Why will your class care, bro? It's a POV, girl. It's a POV. Intentionally being angry on purpose. When you, it's like you're getting mad at an actor for acting. You're getting mad at a singer for singing. How dare you sing? I don't care if you're a fucking singer. Stop putting out music. Stop singing. Hypocritical. If I can't sing good, then you can't sing good. Girl, if you can't sing, you just can't sing. You know what I'm saying? Um, thank God you didn't overreact. I have the power. Look at this. Look what they're doing to her. How are you? How are you on SOS mode if you have Wi-Fi? Because they don't have cellular data. But if they have Wi-Fi, then why have a signal to call out? Huh? I don't know. It's just been there. People are stupid. Well, it's a POV. Why are y'all really hating? Why are people hating? It's not that big of a deal. I know people. I know, right? Hello, people get engaged every day. See, look at that weird, uncomfortable photo. Hold on, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna do a survey video for my other stuff because this is gonna take up a lot of time. When I was at school, my teacher literally told me that. Okay, about talking about the POV thing, about showing her, about telling this. Y'all know their teacher told them about Travis getting married and stuff like that. Literally, my theater teacher today. Y'all, let her act down. Let her act. Damn, guys, read the caption. It says POV. It's like they just said, "Oh, you want to pretend and use your iPhone in class? How dare you get on TikTok and act like and be all happy that Travis and Taylor Swift got married? Who gives a fuck? You're miserable and happy. You're a hypocrite. I hate you. You shouldn't be a teacher. You shouldn't tell kids what to do. You shouldn't do your job. How dare you talk to the students in such a cruel and evil way by suggesting they get a flip phone? I don't give a fuck what the reason is. I don't give a fuck if it's to help students, bitch. Sorry. How the fuck are you? My mom and dad don't even tell me what to do, bitch. Who the fuck are you telling me what to do? That's how they're acting. That's the hate. God, she knows she's talking to a wall. She's making a. Hold on, let's find
Do
more
you
of her
believe
video.
me if I told you this whole outfit? Okay, I'm gonna put this away.
Let's see. Random video.
All right, we've got today.
She's eating school lunch. Those are good, but never film me. Oh, look. I get sometimes it can be funny, but people take it too far. Looks cold. Okay. This one isn't as bad as the other ones that I've seen. I got some of her saved. Now she don't have any comments over here. See, like, come on, y'all. What's more creative?
So let me get this straight. So Taylor and Travis make the announcement of their engagement. They make this monumental announcement that I see right as lunch is ending. And I'm just supposed to go back to work as if nothing happened. I'm expected to go on teaching as if that piece of information did not completely alter my day in such a way that, like, I'm bursting with excitement. And how am I supposed to finish my workday when something like that happens in the middle of the day? I'm just expected to be an adult and, like, hide the way.
About to eat her up. Watch. It's really not that serious. Okay, bitch. Okay, Christina. Right. I dead ass see people sobbing, and it's like it's not that serious. Do you see her sobbing? Do you see her even? Can y'all not? Hold up. Can y'all really not see? Can y'all really not see? I'm just a magic trick. Can y'all really not see her pretending? Like, yeah, she cares, but clearly she's being more dramatic on camera because it's TikTok. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's TikTok. What do you expect people to be? It's social fucking media. What is the issue? What is the issue? It's like not that serious. How dare you? I mean, y'all cannot tell me y'all have not seen people be dramatic like this. Talk about all types of celebrities and how like they were sad that so and so died, or they were talking about Travis and Taylor, or Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, or whoever Ice Spice was beefing with, girl, I don't know. But y'all act like how she's acting is so weird, so strange, and so like out of it. If people want to cry about seeing their celebrity that they love so much get married, let them cry. Like I don't understand. Like what? Why do y'all must have been in situations y'all entire life where you weren't able to express how you feel. You weren't able to express joy because sometimes hurt people. So you weren't able to express and enjoy your life bullying, and you became the bully. I mean the bullied, and then you became the bully. The bully became the bully. That's a classic that we see it all the time. And it's like people are being mean. Look, it altered her day. For real. I guess it's good. She's joking around. She's joking, my love. Two Swifties, it's a big deal. Monumental, two celebrities got engaged, babe. Okay, I'll go touch grass. It was indeed monumental. Like what? See, look at that weird shit. I'm not about to zoom in on it. Like an adult, okay? And this thing, people act like when you get older, you have to be a decrepit, disgusting old hag who's miserable and can never find joy in life. Who took your joy? Your joy. Tell me. Tell me. Tell us. Because what is this hate? Like on dead, on, like for real. Like who took your joy? Like, and not even that. Why do people think when they get older they have to be miserable? Why? Did you forget you have free will? Fuck it. Live life, dude. Like you have a choice to be happy. I don't care what nobody say because you do. And I've hated myself ever since 5 years old. 20 years of my life wasted on hating myself, thinking about killing myself, cutting myself, doing dark things, having dark things done to me. I found joy again. Why can't you? I can't believe so many people care so much. People act like the actual people act like the actual know them personally. Today should be a holiday. Y'all, I think y'all are the ones making it way more well, like it's deep because of y'all. Like it's deep because y'all making it deep. But go off. Like people are just insane. Like how am I supposed to function after? Yes, it's exciting, but you need to teach, bro. Talking about. Yeah, we get that Taylor and Travis are married, but you need to go teach. Shout out to this wise guy. Neil does crying over AQA. What the fuck's wrong with you? I did. Imagine you're not even in his class. Imagine you just got off work. You want to make a TikTok, a funny little TikTok, just goofy. You just showing your goofies, and you're saying, "Oh, Travis and Taylor." I'm like, going together. And it's just a funny little upload, and people are like, "Yeah, it's exciting and all. I get that, but you need to go teach. Go, go clock back in the go, go, go clock back in that classroom, and I want you to stay on live so I can see that you teach it. So show, or you can make TikToks every hour to show me that you're in class teaching. I don't give a fuck if the students are in the class. You better teach something. I don't give a fuck if you can't see in the dark. Oh well, teach. Teach. If you're starving, you need to go home. I don't give a fuck. Teach. Ow. Like, Noelle, you're a dumbass. Neil, she's like, I did. And she's saying, hold up. And she's saying she did go back to work. She did. I'm saying it's exciting, but you can still go back to work. I mean, yes, a lot happened, but what are you talking? Neil, please. Neil. 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 Please. God forbid she steps out the classroom as if you know her exact where, whereabouts, as if you every second of every. How do you know she's not off the clock? Like, Neil, please. God forbid she steps out the classroom as if you know her exact whereabouts, as if you know every second of every moment of her entire life, of her entire being. How do you? I hate when it does that. How do you know she's not off the clock? And why can't she be happy? It's literally social media. No hate, just curious. Alter your day. They are humans. Don't make so much. Don't make Taylor Swift a god. Sweet. She was being sarcastic. Thank you. Human, yeah. There was a shooting today. That should alter our day. What? Okay? Okay? Good for you. She can't be happy and sarcastic. Like, why why does she have to drown herself in so much darkness to have her day affected? Okay? Good for you. She can't be happy and sarcastic. Like, why does she have to drown herself in so much darkness to have her day affected? Like, what? Oh my god, that's so exciting. She's teaching the new generation, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to be. They're probably going to attack me, but I'm okay being a monster. They broke the internet. Be a teacher. This mean exactly? What does this mean exactly? No, because like we're gonna see if he gonna text back and we got to break this down. Be a teacher. Be a teacher. Be a teacher. Are you okay, Roberto? Are you okay, Roberto? You good? It's like he has. What is it? Is it what is it? What is it when you can't control what you spout out? I can't think of the name right now. But he has that type of syndrome where he just can't control what comes out of his mouth. Be a teacher. You're gay. You're a teacher. You're a teacher. You're a teacher. Like Andre's mom from Victorious. Roberto has that. That's how most of the comments. That's what most comments have. Because what is big teacher? Big teacher. You're an adult. You're an adult. She's teaching a new generation, by the way. Y'all remember she's an adult. She's a hypocrite. Oh my! It's not that serious. I think it's serious for you. I'm problematic. I need to calm down. I think it's serious for you. Can you not read undertones? Can you not read tones? Also, this is social social media. People have a right to be happy regardless. I think it's serious for you. Can you not read the undertones? Also, this is social media. People have a right to be happy regardless. Like, yeah, some colleges cancel classes today because of a royal engagement. Okay. People are acting like they are going to get invited to their wedding. Yes, do excited that. Shouldn't alter your day. Not that serious. I don't think it really did. I don't think it really did, mate. Undertones. 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 Undertones, undertones, undertones. I'm for the period. Undertones, undertones, undertones. Sorry, y'all. It's just like I feel like I have to comment. Undertones, undertones, undertones. People in the comments clearly aren't Swifties. I totally feel. I don't think it really did, man. Like what? I honestly forgot about it. Okay. Crazy how people enjoy their people lives rather than their own. Why does it have to be so extreme? Why can't people just be happy, being happy, sharing that excitement on the social media? Why does it have to be that extreme? Why can't people just be happy sharing that excitement on the internet, social media? I mean, I see and follow a bunch of comic book YouTubers who express their passion for what they love. Why is it so bad to be happy on a social platform? You know, I typically don't be doing shit like this. I usually mind my business, but I think this is so funny because it's letting me reading comments helps me gauge the collective consciousness because it tells me that people are mentally poor. The poor man that worked by me had to hear all about it. Okay, either you're mocking those that care or you're really for real. Look, girl, please shut up. I'm so excited too. Yes, because you're an adult. What? Let it go with that. You're an adult. Be miserable, bitch. You're an adult. Stop being happy. Who told you? Who told you to be happy? You're an adult. Suffer and die. That's what people really want to say. Somebody took their joy away. Somebody took Kelly's joy away. Somebody made Kelly upset. Why y'all hating on her? She's clearly joking. Thank you. Right. It's not that deep. I'm glad I was off today. Like, what?
All students, no matter what age, what school, where they live, every single student should receive a free lunch at school. Yesterday, I was talking about how teachers do have to pay for their lunches too, just like students do. And it brought up a
666. That's a number of love and unity. But I was showing I'm going to go back to those comments, but those comments were actually nice because you can't, there's nothing to argue with. I'm pretty sure most people would agree with this.
Really good conversation. I've talked about this before, but I am completely on the side of students, every single student, no matter what, where they're from, what their background is, they all should receive a free lunch at the very least while they're at school. Honestly, I think breakfast should be provided too, but for sure lunch. Like, they need a free meal. I really do believe that. Every student needs food to fuel themselves. If they are hungry throughout the school day, they're not going to be able to learn. I feel like it's the least schools can do. Like, I really want to try and do something about it, but I don't even know where I would start. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. But I 100% agree that students should be getting free lunches. Like, there's really no reason not to.
Oh, side note. I said I was in IEP classes ever since 5th grade. That's a lie. I was in IEP classes ever since 1st grade. I was 5 years old. That's what I know that's random, but I was thinking about that. I was in IEP classes at 5 years old in 1st grade. I failed my kindergarten class, by the way. Well, I failed 1st grade, so I had to repeat it in another school. But anyways.
They have to be here for every single day for 8 hours. Like, the least they can receive is hot lunch.
Okay, so far the comments are good, but look at this comment. Not at the expense of the taxpayers. You have the kids to provide for them. What? Not okay. She said everybody should get free lunch. Period. Right? She understands if the adults have to pay, but she even said that adults should be able to get free lunch. But that's not the point. What she was saying was the kids at least should be able to get the food free, no matter what. And she was like, and who Libra Moon 1? Oh girl, mood swings. Not at the expense of the taxpayers. You have the kids, you provide for them. You have the kids, you provide for them. I provide school lunches for mine happily. It's my responsibility, no one else's. And that's the same mentality why nobody has free lunch. Let me turn my fan off. Hold on. Oh, I'm naked too. So what this woman is suggesting is that all for one, not one for all. All for one, not one for all. What she's saying is every man for themselves, every person for themselves. Fuck, I don't give a fuck it. Fuck your taxpayers. I don't give a fuck the school. Do you understand that the school and the entire state, county that you live in is a community? Why wouldn't you want to be a fucking community? You provide with your own family, but we're all a community. Now, how much you want to bet this person probably read the Bible? They call themselves a Christian. How much you want to bet this person a Christian? Like everybody else. But yet you don't want unity? You don't want community? Not at the expense of the taxpayers. So we can't figure out a way to fund money? Everybody on the planet has a right to free food, to be technical. We shouldn't even have to pay for food or water. That is psychotic. That is psychotic. That is psychotic. Logically, that makes no sense at all. Period. This is where we come in as a community. That individualistic mindset is the reason why we don't have a fucking community. And why nobody is fucking protected or safe. Is because we don't have a community. 666. Love, unity, and magic. That's literally what number 6 means. And seeing it 3 times is amplified. We don't have any love. Or community. Or unity. Or sense of camaraderie. Or tribalism. Or family. What is the issue? The taxpayers, we are all the taxpayers. What are you talking about? Everybody should get free lunch. I don't give a fuck at the expense of, yes, at the expense of the taxpayers. Why would you think that for kids to thrive, a certain group has to die off? Think about that logic for a second. Why do you think it has to be at the expense of for somebody else to thrive? Why can't we just thrive? Why does it have to be at the expense of? What? Meanwhile, you're working your job, probably making enough. A lot of people making, so a lot of people live in check to check, but you might be making enough money, right? Fine. But at the same time, you think all that money is being used properly? You think all that money you're spending, that you're paying on taxes, that you're doing all this, is being actually properly given back to you? Do you really think that? Do you really think that? I'm like, don't you know America is like trillions of dollars in debt? I think the last thing you need to worry about is the expense of the taxpayers. We've all been at the expense of the government. The fuck you're talking about? Do you know how fucked up it is to get a credit card? I just want y'all to know that we shouldn't even have Medicare. We should get free. We should get free medicine and free healthcare. That's what I'm trying to say. We should get free healthcare. But this bitch would probably be like, not at the expense of me. You're not getting free health. Fuck if you die. Oh well, if you die, you die. I'll provide for mine. If you can't provide for your own, that's your problem. Meanwhile, in California, we have thousands of people homeless on the street and living in tents. With that mentality, that's why we have so many homeless people. You have kids, you provide for them. No one? Do you realize some kids were rape babies? So some people were raped. Some and it's legally not allowed to. You're not allowed to get an abortion. And just because I wanted a family doesn't mean they shouldn't be able to eat. This is school. If I'm paying for school, if I am a taxpayer paying for school, why the fuck shouldn't my child eat? Libra, Libra Moon 1. If I'm paying for my child to go to school, and if the child doesn't go to school and gets truancy and I get locked up, if I'm paying to make sure I don't get locked up, the least you can do is feed my children. It's already a prison anyway. Libra, girl, shut the fuck up. Nope. Yeah, but they're required to go to school. It should be free. Period. The fuck? In Massachusetts, we get free breakfast and lunch. That's just gonna be more money in taxes. But I feel like kids who are under income should get free lunch. The rich and corporations aren't really taxed. The rich and corporations aren't really taxed at all since they avoid it. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like, do y'all really think these people in the higher ups really paying taxes? If taxes and money and income was so big, and if the people were so important, why is America trillions of dollars in fucking debt? That means they don't give a fuck about your money, bitch. That's not your money anyway. That's their money. That's the government. That's the government's money, bitch. You do realize that, right? You are a property of the government. Libra Moon 1. Wendy, what's your name? I will find you. Pookie. Pookie. You get a you get a soft dub. Nope. Contact your school board. Shut up, bitch. But yeah, anyways.
Way. Literally can't even focus right now, but I'm gonna have to. Let's get started. All right, we've got today's school lunch.
Cut it horizontally. Easier to mix. Oh. Oh, I said recover, recover, recover. I was watching her. Yeah. Um, once again, weird. Now I know we can send images, but if y'all go into her chats, people are just taking random pictures. They're making sure to take random. I've literally seen comments that say, "I just came here for the fun, for the pictures. I just want to come here to make sure, she looks funny." What are you talking about? I think. Oh no, and it's like that's weird.
Unbox my Universal Yums box with me.
I didn't see this video.
These are 2 products I bought for my classroom recently that I do not regret buying. Got them from Amazon, delivered straight to my school. The students that are office aides literally brought the packages all the way to my classroom. It was so convenient. So nice of them. Shout out to the aides. The first one is this rolling whiteboard. And the second is this set of 30 headphones that plug into your computer. Starting with this whiteboard, it's really convenient because it rolls. You can lock the...
Okay, so
Do
these
the
comments are
teachers at
pretty
my
good.
school have to pay for the school?
I farted.
All right, we've got today's school.
So these comments are pretty chill. But I know I saved them.
I literally can't even focus right now, but I'm gonna have to. Let's get started.
Ignore some of this. We're gonna get into the next video. But we're
What time do I have to get up in the morning to be at school on?
oh yeah. Yeah, I saved some of the places. Cause they just pop up. I started following her, so she just pop up on my feed and stuff like that. So I would just go to the comments, and there'd be so much hate. Why do you have to eat after reading a question, knowing you have to answer it? To rage bait people, she's gotten a lot of hate comments about it, so she makes a point of it. Y'all, please, just say you go to school before 7:30. Oh,
Time. What time do I have to get up in the morning to be at school on time? I like to get to school well before my contract hours start, which means I need to get to school around 7 o'clock to 7:15. Contract hours start at 7:30. I always get here before 7:30. I do not like to be, like, if I'm getting here at 7:30, I feel late because I like to have extra time in the morning when the building is still quiet. So yeah, anyway, I try to get here like a half hour early. Sometimes earlier if I have a lot to do. But if I'm going to make it to school by 7 o'clock, I need to leave my house by 6:25, which means I need to get up about a half hour before that. So I need to be out of bed by 5:55. Usually my alarm goes off at like 5:45 and then I snooze it for 10 minutes and then I get up. Yeah, I usually get up around 5:55, sometimes 6 if I don't feel like doing my makeup or something. I can sleep a little longer. So yeah, that's when I get up and that's when I get to school. What time do I have to get up in the morning to be at school?
let's say you get to school before 7:30. What time do you get up for school? What time do you get up for school? Just say you have to be at school by 7:30. Before 7:30. No one forced you to watch the whole video. She answered it within 20 seconds. You chose to watch till the end. Well, the question was, what time do you get Thank you. Well, the question was, what time do you get up in the morning to get to school on time? So her answer was valid. She wouldn't get paid if the video wasn't a minute long though. What? She she wants it to be a minute so she can get paid? She needs to make she needs to make it over a minute to get the video monetized? She did say it. She just gave us more details. You didn't have to stay, okay? Like literally. It don't take that long to chew food. She does it because it makes for engagement. You could be the new oatmeal spokesperson? Why are people hating for no reason? Hello. Do you need to use the bathroom in the morning? But yeah. I also know why so much hate with my girl, Noelle. Zoeller. Noelle Zoeller? Zoeller? Um, I farted. Yeah, so peace out. We are done here.